Is this all there is to life? Answers from Ecclesiastes, author Ray C. Stedman, copyright 1999. Continuation from Mustard Ehrlichman's book, Witness to Power. He moved to New Mexico and started over in Santa Fe, and here are the closing words of the book. Since about 1975, I've begun to learn to see myself. I care what I perceive about my integrity, my capacity to love and be loved, and my essential worth. I don't miss Richard Nixon very much, and Richard Nixon probably doesn't miss me much either. I can understand that. I've made no effort to be in touch. We had a professional relationship that went as sour as a relationship can, and no one likes to be reminded of bad times. Those interludes. The Nixon episodes in my life have ended. In a paradoxical way, I'm grateful for them. Somehow I had to see all of that and grow to understand it in order to arrive at the place where I find myself now. That is a moving confirmation of what the Searcher tells us here. Through times of sorrow and adversity, we begin to understand the reality of our lives. No wonder he immediately added to these verses of Ecclesiastes 5 and 6. It is better to heed a wise man's rebuke than to listen to the song of fools. Like the crackling of thorns under the pot, so is the laughter of fools. This too is meaningless. Ofttimes, a rebuke will help more than foolish songs and hollow laughter. Adversity can be of much benefit to us. Still another benefit is found in verses 7 through 10. Surely oppression makes the wise foolish, and bribe corrupts the heart. Here he deals with a specific adversity. If you suffer injustice, if someone oppresses you, or if someone bribes another to attack you, this is hard to bear. You want to strike back, but wait, he says. The end of the matter is better than its beginning, and patience is better than pride. Do not be quickly provoked in your spirit, for anger resides in the laps of fools. Nothing has been more of a problem in my life than a short fuse, a quick burst of temper. To learn patience is one of the greatest lessons that adversity can teach us. Then he adds to that, do not say, why were the old days better than these? For it is not wise to ask such questions. Ecclesiastes 7:10. Looking back, it all looks so good, but living through those times wasn't any better than your life now. In fact, 10 years from now, you will look back on today as the good old days. So remember what they are really like. Time dims our memories of the past so that the present looks bleak, but it is not really so. Finally, he speaks about wisdom. Wisdom, like an inheritance, is a good thing and benefits those who see the sun. Learning to be wise and thoughtful about life has benefits for you, he continues. The protection of wisdom is like the protection of money. It can spare you a lot of problems. And the advantage of knowledge is that wisdom gives life to those who possess it. Out of adversity can come wisdom, and that has great advantages as a protection against further trouble and pain. But now he comes back to his conclusion. Consider what God has done. Who can straighten what he has made crooked? Ecclesiastes 7:13. Under the idea of crookedness comes all those things we call adversities: pain, injustice, mistreatment, poverty, sickness, accidents. His question is, who can straighten what God has made crooked? God did all this, as he goes on to say clearly in verse 14. When times are good, be happy. But when times are bad, consider. God made the one as well as the other. Prosperity and adversity both come from God's hands. A wise father's heart has given them to you. Let us live by the words of the old hymn by Lena Sandell-Berg. Day by day, and with each passing moment, strength I find to meet my trials here. Trusting in my Father's wise bestowment, I've no cause for worry or for fear.